I'm so excited to interview Dalia, CEO of Streetwise Mortgages, where she helps real estate investors and first-time home buyers buy their first home or their next rental property. In today's video, we're going to talk about short-term rentals. Traditionally, banks do not look at any property that's a short-term rental. Well, that is changing right now. For those who are real estate investors who want to buy their next rental property, it can be a big pain in the butt to come up with a 20% down payment. Well, there is something that can help you. Definitely want to stay to the end of the video. So let's segue into the interview. Let's talk about this is to do with short-term rentals.
Obviously, some investors have been looking to buy short-term rentals or turning their existing properties to short-term rentals to enhance their cash flow given the higher interest rate situation. But not every lender liked these types of properties. Many lenders actually looked at whether the property was a short-term rental and said, I'm not refinancing it. I am not doing the mortgages if you're purchasing it. And this product that just became available on the street gets you a bank mortgage at 75% of the value, whether it's an Airbnb, VBRO, and they would use the short-term rents. So opens up room for people who want to pull out money from their properties or want to actually get better mortgage terms on a short-term rental, which was not available in the past. It was that was something you could do with a private lender, but not with a bank.
So let me emphasize this point again. So what you're saying is that, say I was interested in Airbnb, assuming the city allows Airbnb, and in the past, you couldn't qualify the Airbnb rent to get a traditional bank mortgage. Is that what you're saying?
They wouldn't touch the property. That was the first problem. Forget about the rents for now. They wouldn't even consider it knowing that you're going to rent it Airbnb or if it was rented Airbnb. So now they would. That's a big step. The next step is what type of income are they going to use? If you're buying one and it's already rented Airbnb and there is history, then they could potentially use that. If you have one that you've been renting Airbnb and you're showing that rents on your T1, they can use that. So these are the two check marks under this product.
Oh yeah, huge. Like if your Airbnb is like renting out like even $100 a day, that's $3,000 a month of additional income coming in per month, $36,000 a year. Not saying all of the income could be added to yours, but it's like a huge amount of income that could be added to help you qualify for this property, which was not allowed.
This that's happening here is not allowed.
With the A lenders, the top 5 banks, right? And this is only for specific banks, I believe, right, Dalia?
That's right.
Okay, cool. What are other down payments that you can get that it wasn't allowed in the past and now is a new product coming into the market? So this is really going to help people who already own a property and then may want to buy their next properties.
This is an option with respect to down payment. So back in 2008, 2009, many lenders were okay with this, and then they took it out of the market, and now this lender is bringing it back, which is your ability as a real estate investor buying a rental property to use what's called a gifted down payment. So many banks want to see that you have skin in the game, and they were like adamant about putting 20% down out of your own money. They wouldn't let your parent gift you anything, a relative gift you anything. This bank would accept it, which is cool because it does open up new possibilities for down payment on rental property.
Okay. Right, because I was just imagining like in 2008, I was able to get a gifted down payment to do a joint venture with some relatives in my family, but that was taken away in that span of period is what you're saying. So now it's like anyone could give you a gifted down payment. I guess what are the tactics? In the past, it used to be like you had to have this gifted down payment in a bank account for 3 months before it could qualify.
So essentially what they want to see is they want to see the person who's giving you the down payment sign a letter indicating that they're gifting you this money and that it's not a loan and indicating what the amount is. So they have to sign that. That money does not need to sit in your account for 3 months. They just need to see it move into your account. So we show them a statement. But in some cases, depending on how large that amount is, they may need to go to the donor and ask them to show that money in their account. You know, the last thing banks obviously want to deal with is money coming from a mattress. So that's what this exercise entails.
Okay. And this is only for a rental property, but obviously you can still get a gifted down payment that could help you buy your actual own house that you
Oh that's always been the case. On a primary residence, it's not a problem. It's on a rental where they had these restrictions previously.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I hope I open your minds that there's so many ways to buy your next rental property. And if you want more of these type of videos, check out this playlist up here. As always, with these very interesting products, I suspect this is not something that's just widely offered. So, right, is that true, Dalia? Like, it's not widely offered with the...
Offered on the street, right?
Okay.
This bank is offered access to a very small group of brokers right now, and Streetwise is one of them, so that's not widely available yet.
Cool. Well, then that means they need to contact you. If you are super interested in any of these 3 products or basically the wealth of wisdom that Dalia and her team has, definitely, where can they find you?
info@streetwisemortgages.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We'll include the link in the comments. Definitely. And if you have any questions, please ask in the comments. We'll try our best to answer every one of them. And it may actually be a great topic for our next interview.